So welcome back to This Week in Video Games. It's Tuesday, the 9th of March 2021, and that means it's weekly reset in Destiny 2, where the content rotates, the vendors and the challenges reset, and we've got a chance for new content to be added into the game. Well, first of all, let's check out the weekly reset items for the week. And exciting stuff this week, we've got a new cutscene, and rather than tell you about it, I'm just going to show you.
Sometimes I like to listen to the city's pulse. I hear it best when the people are asleep and when I'm alone. It was a warm night, and I wanted to feel the breeze on my face. I took a walk through the first garden we planted inside these walls to remind myself how far we've come. We've made so many sacrifices since those early days. But with the green of that garden and the murmur of the city we built up around it, I could be at peace. For a little while. Have you ever felt someone's eyes watching you, Guardian? You might not believe it, but I knew he was there before I saw him. I turned, and there he was, Uldren Sov, his spirit haunting me. Then he shouted a warning, and something snapped in the trees behind me. I spun around, my gun in hand, before I realized I'd thrown it. It all happened so fast. A Cabal assassin, one of Keitel's, no doubt. When I looked back for Prince Uldren, he was gone. Was it a troubled spirit? A hallucination? I wasn't sleeping well before. Now I'm not sure I will at all.
A really cool cutscene there. I had to log in and log out a few times before I got that cutscene, but it worked in the end. And a really nice character development between Crow and Zavala, and that attempted assassination attempt, and also the culmination of the Challengers Proving 5 quest this week. I'm going to show that at the end of the video. There's a little bit more story development with Osiris and Crow, so stay tuned to the end of the video if you want to check that out. Well, first up this week, we've got the seasonal activities for Season of the Chosen. As I mentioned before, if you go over to the Helm and the War Table, you can pick up the Challengers Proving 5 quest. And you can also pick up the bounties in the Helm and check out the seasonal challenges too. So we've got week 5 of seasonal challenges. And this week is quite interesting because we've got large War Table reputation, so make sure you get those first two done. And Contenders Ascent 5 really doesn't take very long to do, so I recommend doing those ones first. Let's check out our Beyond Light content for the week and head on over to Europa. So this week for the Empire Hunt, we've got the Warrior. The Eclipse Zone is in the Asterian Abyss. This week's simulation is Agility. And you've got Varrix's Bounties. We've also got the Legend Lost Sector in Perdition today, so that's very nice. And we've got the Deepstone Crypt 2 that has been reset. And the challenge this week is Red Rover. Well, next up, let's check out the playlists and the pinnacles, and let's kick things off with Vanguard. So the Ordeal Nightfall this week is the Insight Terminus. And you can get that powerful Tier 1 reward for doing a few Nightfalls in the week and raising that progress bar to 100%. And if you get 100k Nightfall, you'll get that pinnacle drop. 3 strikes this week with the Vanguard Burn, which is Void, and that'll get you a pinnacle drop too. And you can always check out the weekly Singe by going into the Vanguard Strikes here. And don't forget as well, we've got the playlist specific weapons, the third Axiom, that is a pulse rifle, and we've also got the Royal Entry too, so if you're still on the lookout for those weapons, good luck in the hunt this week. Well, next up, let's check out Crucible for the week. So this week's rotating playlist is Showdown, and complete 3 matches to get a pinnacle drop. And the playlist specific weapons for Crucible this season are the Keening as a sidearm, and we've got the Frozen Orbit Sniper, a really popular one out there in the community. Finally, for the playlist, let's check out Gambit. I do believe it is triple infamy this week. And we've also got the bottom dollar, very, very popular 120 energy hand cannon. We've also got the trinary system, and that is a fusion rifle. You can do 3 matches to get a pinnacle drop. And let's check out the tower and the vendors in the tower. So if you do 8 bounties for various vendors, you will get a powerful tier 1 drop and some bright dust. First of all, we got the Drifter. We got Banshee 44, the gunsmith. Got Lord Shax for the Crucible. And Zavala for the Vanguard, strikes and nightfalls. So while we're in the tower, let's take a daily look at the gunsmith. Let's see what Banshee 44 has got for us today. So today he's got rocket launcher reserves, might be quite useful this season given the buff to rocket launchers. And we've also got targeting adjuster, so if you're looking out for either of these mods, go and pick them up from Banshee. So let's head on over to Eververse and see what Tess has got for us this week. We've got the Copper Band shader. Got the Heartbreaking Entrance, Fluid Dance, Ninja Vanish, our various consumables. Check out the rest of the Eververse items. So we got the Crow Projection, pretty nice. We've got the Tertiary Objective as an ornament for Trinity Ghoul. Not too bad, kind of looks the same. Got the Asteria Blade, that is a ship. I like that one, very nice. We got the Thanatonaut's Peril. There's an ornament for Mask of the Quiet One. I like that one, very, very good. We got the Gigante's Shell. It's huge. Look at it. Massive. Got the Awkward 5. And we got Flag on the Play. Nice. We got the Heartbreaking Entrance. Boxer Tricks. Signal Processed, and some shaders too. Well, that is it for the Eververse store this week. Well, next up, let's check out some of the legacy content for the week, and let's head on over to the moon. We got the Garden of Salvation raid, and the challenge this week is to the top. We've got the Nightmare Hunts as always. So we've got Fear, we've got Despair, and we've got Insanity. The Trove Guardian this week is in the Anchor of Light if you're looking for our Trove Guardian. And the Wandering Nightmare this week is the Fallen Council, and they are going to be found in Archer's Line. Okay, so let's head on over to Dreaming City for another bit of legacy content. Petra this week is hanging out in the Devillian Mists. It is a growing curse this week on the Dreaming City, and the weekly mission is the Oracle Engine, and we've also got an Ascendant challenge that is Sumerian Garrison, Chamber of Starlight. Well, that is it for the weekly reset info on the 9th of March 2021. Whatever you're hunting this week, whether it be a new palindrome or the other playlist-specific weapons, or maybe even going into the Glycon, good luck with whatever you're doing this week. Well, as always, thank you so much for watching, and for more Destiny 2 content like this, subscribe and share with a friend. To join our community, check out the Discord link in the description, and you can follow me on Twitter at TWIVG Podcast. If you enjoyed this video or found it useful, liking and sharing the video would really help me out. Otherwise, check out the other videos on the channel. Thanks again. I'll see you in the next video, and I'll leave you with the closing scene of Osiris and Crow talking about Zavala.
You were seen. At that distance, in the dark, no. Enough to put a name to a dead man's face. The commander told Ikora. Thankfully, he passed you off as a hallucination. An assassin was inside our walls. I had to do something. This isn't the first time an enemy has infiltrated the city, and it won't be the last. Your concern is noted, but far from a crisis. An attempted assassination isn't a crisis? Zavala is quite capable of dispatching a lone scion. He was distracted, soon to be lightless. If I wasn't unmasked, didn't the spider teach you that even small mistakes bring large consequences? I suppose you learned that chasing Sivu Arath. Choose your next words wisely. I should have kept my mask on, but I don't regret acting. I still think Zavala's in danger. That is why I'm embedding you as his bodyguard. Is that wise? We need to draw in their assassins, and a full security outfit is too obvious. Keep your mask on, always. Do not speak. Can I trust you to handle this with discretion? The utmost. My mask was in my hand. Stupid, I know, but I felt safe. I thought I could just relax for a minute. It was a mistake. Osiris tells me the commander always talks about making the hard choice. Reveal myself or let him die. Whatever I chose, someone would still say I was wrong. I'm sure you've lost people. Racked your mind for how it could have been different. Too far away to act, but close enough to wonder. If you could have stopped it, wouldn't you? No matter the cost. I've been at the mercy of something I couldn't stop, without knowing why. Blind in a nightmare. I didn't want to be the reason for more pain. The next time they come for the commander, they'll have to get through me. Mask or no mask. Just don't tell Osiris I said that.